Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a review of Vegas Strip by allplay games. It's for 2 to 6 players, ages 11 up, and it takes about 40 minutes to play. Hopefully you've had a chance to check out our how to play and playthrough video, which emphasizes the 2-player rules. So we'll give an overview and then our criteria and then give our rating. So here's a 2-player setup. You'll use these cards for setup. This is for 2 and 3-player setup. This is, the backside is 4, where you can be on teams, and the teams can change from round to round, and you'll play over 3 rounds. Whoever wins the most money wins. In a 2-player game, whoever has the most money wins. Sounds like I'm repeating myself, but in a 3 or more player game, 2 players with the most money will win. And then you'll see here you can have up to 3 teams, somebody by themselves in a 5-player, and then a 6-player, you'll have teams there. And those teams will be changed from round to round. So you're dealing with rigged casinos and fixed casinos. So we're playing with 5 of the 6 in a 2-player game, and you shuffle these up. Julie will get 2 cards, I'll get 2 cards. The card we're not using, we know, is secure. So we'll look at it, and I'll say, Julie won't know this, but I'll say Gold Rush is rigged, and the Arabian Nights is secure. And then Julie will do the same thing. She'll pick 2. You'll start out, at least in a 2-player game, with $15 in each jackpot. You win the jackpot at rigged casinos. How do you win a rigged casino? You have to have the most of your tiles. I'm the player with the spades, and Julie's the player with the hearts. These are blocker tiles in a 2-player game. We'll just use that to change who may be in the lead. And that matters, because at the rigged casino, whoever's in the lead gets a jackpot, as I've mentioned. But if it was, for instance, a situation like this, see what's my Gold Rush, and Julie's is, and I won't know this, but let's say I managed to Sunken Treasure. You can place up to 2 tiles at a casino. If I did something like this, and Julie was trying to go for it, and it was that situation, my blocker prevented her from winning the jackpot. Now the blocker tiles don't win anything, the jackpot would just stay there. Now this particular character, you'll have different characters for each game. As I've mentioned before, you can play A or B side, and you won't play with this one in a 2-player game. So the blockers can prevent somebody from winning at a rigged casino. There is a rule that you cannot play your own 7 at the casino you rigged. So I cannot play this on Gold Rush, but I could play it on the casino that Julie was trying to rig, not knowing that it's being rigged. So at a rigged casino, you want to come in first. You get the jackpot. At a secure casino, you do not want to come in first. So you can use your blocker tiles to say the community here pays double. I put a 10 here, I have a 4, and Julie has a 5 and a 4 here. I've prevented from being in the lead, and Julie's not in the lead. So the lead doesn't get any payout, and since it's a blocker tile, that's good. Julie would get 9 because it's a community, she get 18, and it comes from the supply. It does not come from the jackpot. That's a rule we played wrong. And the 4, I'd get 8 because it pays double. It could be a situation like this. So anytime you place tiles down, you cannot match the lead. So Julie, for instance, could not play, say that was a situation, could not play her 4 here. She would have to say those tiles were played and she wanted to go there, and she thinks this tile is rigged and she wants to come in first, she would have to exceed the leader. But if that was the case, we find out that casino is secure. She gets nothing. My blocker doesn't get anything. Her blocker doesn't get anything. And I would get 4 times 2, 8. So after you've played all your tiles, you see which casinos are rigged. Whoever's in the lead gets the jackpot. At secure tiles, whoever's in the lead gets nothing. 2nd, 3rd, 4th place pays out, unless, of course, they're blockers. So really, for us, it could be a situation whoever comes in 2nd or 3rd, because if their blockers came in first. So you play 3 rounds, whoever has the most money wins. So let's take a look at our criteria here.
Okay.
All right, so is the game fun? Yeah, it's very mathy, so this is going to get a little bit into the theme here. It's basically a Rainer Knizia game with a paste-it-on theme. I would have preferred if we were playing with poker hands somehow. All we're doing is doing area majority controls, and sometimes you want to have the most and sometimes you don't. And it's too mathy for me, so it's not that much fun.
Nope.
behind us, you can see games we'd rather play. Our favorite being Las Vegas. This is a newer version, but we have the original version with the expansion. This is an area control game where you're using dice, and the majority of dice, you're trying to win money on different casinos. I'd rather play this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? You put your 1 dice here, your 2 dice here, and you just win the most money, and there's ability cards. This is the game I'd rather play.
Definitely.
Now, behind us, we have Lords of Vegas, which is still in our collection. Haven't played it in years. Same with Vegas Showdown. Still in our collections. But I'd rather play that again over this, even though we haven't played them in years. So in terms of fun, it's not that fun. It's too mathy. It's too much of a paste-it-on theme. Like I said, if they had poker cards or doing poker hands, and if you were playing with a team, if somehow they could have done that where you're combining cards or something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just, whoever has the most. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the art is well done.
Oh, yeah.
It does remind me of actual casinos in Vegas. Treasure Island, basically. This is the Flamingo.
Yeah,
over there.
This would be. Oh no, this one is the.
When you
can't think of
remember,
it.
but you
Yeah.
have different characters. The art's fine.
Yeah.
The components is average quality, but for the price point, it's decent. It's average card stock. It's not a linen finish, as they say. The tiles are decent thickness for the price point. So allplay does give a good value for the price point.
Venetian, that's what that one
Venetian.
is.
Okay, complexity. The problem is, and let's get into the rules. It was a pain in the you-know-what to learn the game. Because as you're playing it, it's all written for 3 or more players. And I'm going, I don't understand what the hell's going on, because really you have to, it doesn't tell you this. It doesn't say, if you're playing with 2 players, go to page 7. So I had to figure that out and look ahead at times as to what's going on. And it suffers from the problem of making text too small. So to see those labels there, B, C, D, and E, and what's what, it doesn't give enough context on the setup, what the things mean. So it takes a lot more time. For a hobbyist, you can figure this out. For a non-hobbyist, they will not be able to get through this. So allplay, if this is somehow going to get in, if you think that someone who Target, for instance, having this, if they get into Target, it's going to get returned. Unless they are somebody that's willing to watch videos and put a lot of time in. There's no way that someone who's not a hobbyist will be able to get through this rule book.
No.
Especially if they're playing with 2 players. They will be frustrated.
Yep.
Age and audience, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, you missed playing time.
Oh, playing time, you sit there and you get analysis paralysis at times.
Yeah.
And that's why it's too mathy. It's where I say it's too much of a slap-down theme. If they could have done with poker cards, like, okay, I have a pairs, I have a straight, that would be more fun.
I think so.
And that's what you would be doing at a casino. You'd be trying to win the tables there.
I guess they're saying you're trying to win the tables this way.
Yeah, but
sense,
it's just area control, area majority. That's all it is.
I know.
So the design is not inspirational. Learning the rules, like I said, is terrible. Educational merit, yes. If you were to play with a 11-year-old, you could play this with younger players. I don't know if a younger person will dig it as much. But there is math skills in here. But do you really want to teach math skills through a gambling? Look, you can play blackjack and poker and things and teach kids that, but do you really want to teach it through gambling? It's up to you if you want to do
unless
that.
you're gambling for M&Ms.
Maybe. But you don't have to gamble, but you can teach them math with those games.
Sure.
Okay, so now we're going to get into our ranking, 1 through 10. What would you rank it?
Not so good.
So you're going to say a 4.
Yeah.
But could play again.
Yeah.
For me, it's mediocre. Take it or leave it. Now, the reason why Julie is considering a 4, because when it's this mathy, it's hard for Julie to be competitive.
Oh yeah. When you watch the How to Play and play through, I lose track of things and I totally got my buns kicked.
Well, plus too, it's kind of counterintuitive that you don't want to lead at a secure casino. So Julie has a cheat sheet.
I have a cheat sheet to remind me of what to do.
So it's like, okay, you don't want to come in first place at a secure casino. Okay, whatever. Why? Oh, I know why. Because it's the design mechanic came first over the theme. You would always want to win at a casino. At a rig casino, you want to win. Okay, I get that. But then they didn't want to make it so that you want to come in first at every casino. So they made that rule because mechanically it was better, not thematically. So for Julie, why it's a 4 is because it's too mathy and there's not enough theme going on.
Yeah, it's just not fun to me. I don't want to play this again if I don't have to.
Well, we might play we might be more interesting with groups.
Maybe.
But what would happen is, would Julie?
I won't be competitive.
Yeah.
I won't be competitive, and as I told David, it's so hard for me to want to play a game where I'm always losing, and that's no fun. In this game, I feel like I'm always losing because I can't wrap my head around the things fast enough. I'm always looking at my cheat sheet, and it's just not fun.
Here's what happens is that if you broadcast which one is the rig casino, like if I put the 6 here, Julie does figure that out. Oh, that's probably David's rig casino. Now I could misadvertise it.
Right.
So you can kind of bluff.
But I'm not even good at that.
Yeah.
So
some people I'm sure will dig this.
yeah, I'm sure there's somebody out there that's really going to like this game.
We'd rather play Las Vegas, and really, I'd rather play Lords of Vegas or Vegas Showdown.
I don't remember how to play those.
Relearn those games again. We used to play them.
I know we did.
We just haven't played them in a while.
Yeah.
This would probably go in the sell pile at some point.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. We'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.